Hello, I'm TLTG and welcome back. Today I have for you my instructions on how to build my G1 Optimus Prime. Now, starting with the lower torso, the first thing you want to do is get this 2x2 modified plate with studs on the side. Then, you can get the singular version of this clip where they're connected, but I didn't have any on hand, so use two of them. Then, putting that aside, grab a 1x4, add two D-snots on either side, like so. Then add that to this piece. Then get two upwards facing brackets and place a red 1x1 and then a red 1x1 plate on either side. Then grabbing a 2x3, place that in the gap covering the clips. Then add two grails. Then two downwards facing brackets, like so. Then a 1x1 plate. Another 1x1 plate. And then two cheese slopes. Now coming to this assembly, grab this double-ended bar joint thing, I don't know what it's called. Grab a 2x1 and then a 2x1 plate, both in white. Then a 1x1 clip on either side. Then two slopes, and then fold these down. Attach the main body using that two open studs. And there you have bottom of the torso. Now, for the head, grab this piece, then two robot arms, and then a T-joint, or a T-bar, or whatever you want to call it. Put that aside a second. Add a Travis brick, then a modified 1x2 in blue. Then this triangular prism type piece. Then a cheese slope on top. A modified 1x1 on the back to round it out, like so. Then two 2x1 jumpers, or jumper bricks, on the side. Then these two pieces there. And then just attach the head onto the neck assembly, not all the way, and then add the head to the bottom part of the torso. Now, to build the chest, what you're going to do is grab a 2x2 circular piece, add this female mixel joint, then a 1x1 on top, not on that one, on the other piece, then a quarter circle, and then a circular jumper plate, and then a square jumper plate on the bottom. Doing the same for the second one. Like so. Gives us two is the exact same. Give me a minute. Sorry about that, but with that all fixed, you want to grab this 6x1. Then add a 2x1. Then a 2x4. And another 2x4. Then add the arm attachments to the underside on that stud there, like so. Now you want to get this assortment of pieces and start off with a 1x4. Then adding this double cheese slope that way. Then adding a 2x2 on the bottom of each side, like so. Then adding a 1x1 and another 1x1, like that. 2 red 1x3s, like so. And then another 2 1x1s. Then grab this snot brick, add a 2x1, then this double snot brick, like so. Then a 2x2 plate. And for this part, you can use a regular 2x1 plate. I just didn't have any of them, so I'm using 2 quarter circles and attach that there. Do the same for the other side. Like so, and attach that on. Then add the midsection to the top part, then bring in the lower part of the torso, and using the 2 studs from the neck connector, plug that into them 2 open studs, bring up the head, and there we have most of Prime. Now for the arms, I'm only going to be showing you one of each of the arms, so that is the Prime arm and then the Megatron arm, because they are exactly the same. Now to start off, you want to get this mixel joint, then add this don't drop it, L brick beneath it, then a 1x1, then this double-sided piece, I don't know what it's called. Add this candle piece, and then the top part, which is going to form the smokestack, and then the bottom part, which is a Technic hollow thingamajig. I don't know. Then I'm going to grab this. So that is a open 1x1x3 with a Technic cross in it. And then add a move one on the other side. Just going back, it was actually the wrong side, so put it there instead. Then you want to grab another L joint, put that there, or L piece, not an L joint. Add a 1x1 plate, then a red jumper, and then a modified 1x1 plate. If this was red, that's the preferred piece because it's supposed to be the Autobot insignia, but I didn't have any in red at all, like I said in the actual video, so you get grey. Now for the lower part of the arm, grab this piece that I still don't know what it's called, a 1x2, a 1x1, this very long bracket piece, another 1x1 on the bottom, 1x2, and then a 1x2 plate on top. Then I'm going to get a blue 1x2, that rhyme, then a blue 1x1, then a blue 1x1 plate on each one. Connect that with the top of the arm, and there you have one of the arms. Oh god. Attach that onto Prime, like so. Now I'm not going to try to build the arm itself because it is the exact same and this video is proven to be quite lengthy, but the only difference is it's grey, it doesn't have a smokestack, and it's got a jumper plate on the side. Now, to build the gun, you want to get a Travis brick, add a black ingot piece on top. Sorry if you're getting that dog, I don't know why it never shuts up. Then 2 1x1s on the side, and then this, I don't know what this is actually, on the bottom, forms like head type structure. Now to build the back of the gun, grab this modified 2x2, it's like a cone, and then add 2 cylinders on the back, and then this piece to round it off. Obviously, if you have them in black, use black. I just don't have them in black, sadly. Now for the main barrel, you want to get 4 of these cylinders. I only have 3, so I have to use a few of these. Like so, and then add a smooth open tile on the end so you can see all the way through it. Then grab the Travis brick, plug that into the open stud, and plug that into the anti-stud, and then plug it all in to the arm, and then plug that whole assembly into prime. So now we have the top part of prime. Now I'm not going to disassemble this because it's quite easy, but this is the part that connects the legs from the main body. It is a Travis brick, 3 T-bars. The lower 2 connect in the middle and the top one just sits on top of those. And then there is obviously a blue cheese slope there. Make enough clearance and then plug that into the 2 clips, like so. Now for the thigh, you want to start off with getting this 2x2 white plate, then attaching 2 sideways clips on the side, like so. Then a 2x1, and then a 1x1 on the bottom. Then a 1x1 there, like so. Then get a 2x1 plate, not plate, a brick thing, you know what I mean. And then add 2 upwards facing clips, like that on the side. Then get another 2x2, put it there, put a 1x1 there, then get a modified 2x1, get a modified jumper, and again that rounded off piece, attach them together, and then put that on the ending stud so it can move like so. And then again attach it onto prime. Build the same thing but in the opposite way. So now there on the other side. And there you have most of prime done. Now just his legs. Now for the legs, I'm only going to show you how to build one leg, and I'm only going to do it in parts because it can get quite confusing at some parts. So first thing you want to do is get a bracket, get a 2x4, place it on top in the middle, then get another bracket, and then a 2x1. Then you want to grab this smaller bracket, and then add a 2x2 there. Keep that like that. Then for this piece, you want to get a 2x1 and put a 1x1 on top of it. and then a 1x1 on top of that 1x1, and then this 1x4. Then put the 2 brackets on the piece like so, leaving the 1x1 bracket alone. So you got this assembly now. Now, for what the wheels are going to attach to, grab another 1x1 to fill in that gap there. Then add these 2 pieces, like so. Add these small blue Technic pegs with a stud on the end. And then 2 of these 2x2 circular pieces with a hole in the middle. And then use these pieces again to round off the wheels. Okay, stop turning. There we go. Now for the part that really counts. Why the hell is that really bright? Anyway, grab a, Jesus Christ, 1x6. Then this 1x1, I don't know what that is. And then a 1x1 clip. Then a cheese slope. And then a stud beneath it. Like so. And then just attach that, if it wants to, right there. Wait. Sorry if like the 100th time that is in the wrong spot. You want to grab that piece and this clip, and then attach a 1x1 plate, and then a brick. It doesn't have to be purple and sparkly. Better if it was blue. And then fold that all the way down. Then add the 1x6, and then on top of that, then add the toe, or the feet, or whatever. Then, grabbing that really bright piece, add a 2x1 on the top, and then a 1x1 on the bottom. Yeah, that's right. And then bring this piece in that we haven't seen for yonks, add that piece on, and now we have mainly the whole leg. Now for the last part of the leg, you want to get this 1x6, add a 2x1 on the top of that, then add that whole thing to the leg, like so. Then grab this 1x1, place that there, then this 2x4, and then smooth out all that. If they did a 2x3 smooth blue part, you could use that, but I don't think they actually do. So a studded one is all we got. And there we have a leg. Now that is prime completely finished. And I'm sorry, but this is like the longest video I've ever done. It's like 20 minutes long. So I'm sorry it's not the best. It's my first instruction video. Swear to God, something wrong with me. But I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.